Then another Rising game. This one's Battle Garegga. This was the first one that was released by M2 on the Ps4. Same sort of thing, crazy options, lots and lots of stuff you can do in the options. This is premium mode, cool. Same with the other one, you got a super easy, you got an arcade and you got a premium. You've also got a couple of different soundtracks. You've got original Sat in the Rain soundtrack, a remixed. But quite like the version Perfect Edition. So we'll stick with that, and we'll play the premium mode, because we'll try and get in the high scoring mode, and probably get a little bit further on the premium mode, because it's a little bit easier. So the one thing with this game as well, it does make it a little bit harder to see the bullets. The bullets are a little bit difficult to see. Again, let's put some credits in this. You can unlock the extra ships in the options menu, but you will need to go to Shmup's forum to find out the translation. But we'll use gain. So this game is incredibly tricky. This mode does make the game a lot easier, but it is a very tricky game indeed. This game, you got a rank meter as well, just like the other racing game. But to be able to finish this game, you do need to suicide. So basically, you need to purposely kill yourself at certain points in the game. And if you watch some of the high-level replays of this game, there's lots of points where they purposely suicide and then get an extra life as they suicide. But I'm not going to try and do that because I don't know this game that well. You can change your options into different sort of configurations. You can milk basically all the bosses on this for super high points. It's amazing some of the sort of milking you can actually do on these bosses. Basically you want to take the two turrets out, and then you want to take the turret out at the back. What's quite useful is Gain has got piercing shot, which actually goes through the wings. Wrong one. I'm pretty sure you can stay up here and can't get it. No, you can't get it. But you want to take, if you can, take the end of the ship out there. But I'm not going to carry on doing that because it's hard. What's cool in this? Oh, I'm in the high score mode, I think. There's loads of places where you can hog medals. Ah, damn it. That's what I mean, it's very hard to see the bullets in this game. But the more medals you collect, the higher the medal sort of points you get on it, so you keep collecting them until you get to the maximum. Which it is very, very difficult to keep collecting the medals in this game. And to keep chaining them. But there as well, if you bomb these, there's a load of medals hidden underneath these as well. As you can see with the bullets, those little tiny things are the bullets, which I do end up dying in this game quite a lot because I just can't see some of the bullets. It does take quite a bit of practice to get really used to sort of looking out for the little tiny lines. But what's a good thing about this conversion is they have put an option there to change the colour of the bullets, which makes them a lot easier to see. You can hog that thing there as well, the tank. You can hog the tank for a fair amount of time as well. Which I'm going to try and attempt to do. Some of the high level replays of this game are pretty amazing. The way they hog points and the way they hog the bosses and that is quite impressive. Don't really want to collect an excess amount of of items in this game, because they do raise your rank. But in this mode at the moment the rank is stuck at 10 unless I get into the high score mode. And if I get into that, the rank will just basically continuously rise. Yeah, the Saturn version is really nice of this game, and the red bullet option is really good. It's much... it is easier with that bullet option, but I don't know, it seems a little bit like cheating, I suppose, in some ways. I quite like playing it with the crazy bullets, which are quite hard to dodge. I don't really know all the ways to hog points on these bosses, but there is various amounts of ways to do it. Ooh. Ah, damn, I need to go in the middle of there, don't I? But I didn't last very well now. So it's a very difficult game. I'm going to put it back to the original arcade one, because I quite like the arcade mode. The arcade mode's even harder, but there's some nice scoring mechanics you can do on it. Here we go. And choose gain again. From Mahu Daisukusen, that's where the game's he's from. Now we're having nothing but crazy tiny bullets that are very hard to see. The music's very nice in this game as well. Those little things you're picking up on the floor, like little bomb pieces, you collect a whole row of them that turns it into a big bomb. Ah, see? That's another bullet I got hit by, I didn't see it. Right to the last moment. So it's extremely difficult in this game to collect the medals. And chain the medals, it's very difficult indeed. Right, this boss is going to be even harder though. I'm going to see if I can hog it for a fair amount of points. The bosses will eventually time out on this game. It's good on you, it tells you how long you've got to actually kill the boss before it times out. Right, here we go. Right, what I want to get the big cannons to come up. And then you want to shoot the one cannon off. Right, now you can pretty much stay shooting the boss and nogging it. Until the time goes down. See the 40-second timer on the right? That's not so bad. Yeah, you can shoot the top of the ship off as well, like the propeller on the front, but to be honest, that's really difficult to do. And I'm pretty much no good at doing it. I tell you, there's a nice scoring place on here as well, which I'll show you in a minute. Basically what you want to do is, you want to collect as many bomb fragments as possible. I got 2 full bombs for you. So keep collecting the fragments. On the left hand side here, there's some trees. And basically you want to bomb by here, and then loads of birds come flying out. And the more you bomb and shoot those birds, your score will go way up. This game is extremely clever and very complicated shoot 'em up when you start getting into scoring. And I don't know everything about it, but I got a rough idea how some of this stuff works. The bosses one as well, there's certain ways of killing this boss as well to get extra points. Oh. Medal. Very complicated to see the bullets in this game. Right, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to hog the points on this boss, but... Right, what you want to do, you want to take these outside rings out first. This could be a problem, because dodging this is not funny. Yeah, you take these outside rings, hopefully you'll fire the laser at me. All you want to do is take the inner rings out without actually killing the boss. Trust me, it's a lot harder to do than you think. The problem with this game is once you start knowing how you can score high on it, you still want to do it. Right. Oh, damn. Let's continue anyways, eh? And then if you do that right, you can take you take the inner ring out, and then you bomb the last section of there, and you get a bonus for it. I think you get 1,000,000 points, possibly. I can't remember. Yeah, it's a really difficult game, this, isn't it? Solid, like. Yeah, that boss is really hard, mate. I don't mind when he does the laser attack. The laser attack's alright, because that's like quite reasonably easy to dodge. Oh, I didn't see that then. Concentrating a bit, but you know. So you can keep that tank going for quite a while, get more points off it. Yeah, this game is definitely a classic, and it's probably one of the most clever shoot 'em ups ever made. I think a lot of the Rising games are like that. They put a lot of sort of nuances into the games and made them very clever when it comes to actually scoring. It is a classic, but I don't know how good you are at this game, but it is solid. Like, I'm not very good at it. It's all about as well. There's no moment to suicide. It was crappy dodging. There's some clever things to do on the first level. You kill the boss on the first level. You take all the parts off. You get to the second level, and that bit where you score for the birds. You see a lot of people will suicide themselves on the last life right at that section. So when they actually die, it dies, and the time it takes for the game over screen to come up, they get an extra life, so they start again. It's quite cool watching people do that. And this version as well, the M2 version, has just been released in the arcades in Japan. I was in Hei, which is in Akihabara, while they actually were testing this game there, and they had a load of amazing players from Tokyo turn up, and they were all playing it one after each other, and they were streaming it to the internet. No, you can't, unfortunately. They're not on PS3. They're Ps4 only. Ah, that was silly. So it's slight bit of loss of concentration on this game, and it's game over before you know it. There are some other good shoot-em-ups on the PS3, mind. You can get Ketsui. That's a cave game, arcade game. It's brilliant, Ketsui, as well. It is a little bit pricey, mind, but you can pick that up for the PS3. PS3 runs, it's a really nice conversion as well. The bullet patterns in this game as well, they're really difficult to dodge. So once you know you can do this to the boss, you can, let's see if I can get up here. I'm pretty sure you're safe. No, you're not. I did see a Japanese player doing that, staying right up the top of that boss there to actually kill it. Yeah, I'm sure there is some sort of combination on the arcade to actually choose the extra 4 ships. Like the 4 ships are from, I think they're from Mao Daisukusen. But yeah, I'm sure to this as well. Like if I was going to choose one of the original ships, I'd probably choose this one. I know Snail ship is pretty good, but let's have a go with one of the original ships. Shooting all those things at the bottom as well, really difficult. It all depends on your auto-fire speed, which they've done all sorts of things this conversion. You can set auto-fire speed or whatever frequency you want in the menus. It really paid homage to how good this actual game is. Perhaps in some ways maybe a slightly slower ship in this game is probably not a bad idea. Each ship's a little bit different as well. They fire in. Some ships got piercing shot and some ships haven't got piercing shot. And piercing shot comes very useful for killing things on the opposite side of bosses. Like this, I can't actually shoot the propeller on the other side with this weapon. It's like each ships have got their own tactics. The high score on this game. That was close. Got to actually get in behind them to kill them now. Ooh. A lot harder to kill that boss with this ship. Like I said, you don't really want to collect an excess amount of power-ups in this game either, because that also raises the rank. Right, this is where we got. I'm gonna bomb you. Keep shooting those little birds. Yeah, you really have got to pay attention to this game. You got to keep your eyes watch all these little tiny bullets. You just lose track of everything out there, and the actual bullets will look like little debris that sort of comes off the ships when you shoot them. Ah. Right. Ideally, you wanted to fire the lasers at you. The lasers is like the easiest one to dodge. It all depends on where your rank is and what they actually fire. Well, that was getting a little bit more tricky. Let's go back to gain. Let's go back to my favorite ship. See if I can collect a lot of the medals. So everything sort of fires at you and leaves some sort of bullet when they die. Gain's piercing weapon is really good in this game. Like, I've managed to collect all the... Don't want to go any more power-ups really, I don't think. I've collected all the medals so far. Right, let's go over this side now. Get these two things. Tricky to dodge R5 in, very, very tricky to dodge. So once you know how to do it, you just find yourself doing it all the time. Say this game's what are you saying? Ah, I didn't know you could get a smaller hitbox, that's mad. Ah, right, that's cool, that's interesting to know. Ah, right, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that on the Saturn version. Didn't know they'd actually added that into it. Oh. That's quite clever. The Saturn version of this is very nice as well. But extremely expensive. If you want to actually buy it. I was going to try and go for those medals then, and that was probably a bad idea. Right, and here we go. An extra life then. Yeah, it's not cheap. There's alternative versions, which is pretty cool. I say in the arcades in Japan, though, a lot of the arcade machines have all got auto fire, especially when it comes to shoot 'em ups. They've all got auto fires on the buttons. You guys usually have 3 different speeds of auto fire, and that's not considered cheating. So. To be honest, anything in this game to help you sort of play a little bit better and get used to it is a good thing, because it's a difficult one. Ah, I didn't see that bullet. Ah, damn it. I see that one bullet there, right at the last moment. Right, see what version of this boss it gives me now. Give me the lasers. Give me the lasers. Nope. I'm just gonna bomb it now, I think. You gotta be careful though as well. It depends where you bomb these things. Depends how much damage. If the ships are at the top of the screen and you bomb, it doesn't do full damage. Ooh. medal score's going up a bit. Alright mate, no problems, thanks for joining the channel, and maybe I'll catch you next time when streaming some stuff. Right, I think I'm gonna go as well now guys. I think it's time to have something to eat. I think it's in the afternoon. Well, thanks for joining the channel and watching me play these games, and I say if you want to check my YouTube channel out as well, it's Retro Tuna, and I do a lot of reviews and plays and sometimes occasionally stream stuff. So check it out if you can guys, that'd be cool, and I'll see you next time we're doing streaming. Cheers, ta-ra.